And hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Uh, I am doing a test of a new setup I have here on my system. As you guys know, I've been having some issues with my broadcast, and I've been talking to the folks over at Restream, and they've had me do some configuration, and that's what I'm testing right now. Um, so what was happening was I would be in my stream, and then the stream would end. And it was kind of variable when it did that. There was no particular length of time, or there's nothing I could figure out. Anyway, so we did some troubleshooting, and they had me uh, set up a particular server, which is what I'm using right now. I'm going to this server that they told me. And this now should be going from my Restream into all of my other platforms. So if you are out there, um, you should be seeing me, well, um, you should be seeing me on Facebook. If you are, say hello. You should be seeing me on LinkedIn. Say hello, everybody. You should be seeing me, of course, on YouTube. And you should be seeing me on Twitch as well. And right now I'm looking, Instagram should be going, but I don't see that one going. And let me just double check. If you guys are out there and you're seeing me here live, go ahead and drop a note and say, hey, we see you. All right, so it looks like I am live on YouTube. All right, got that going. Steve says loud and clear. And for some reason, I can't see you on my Ecamm. So I'm using Ecamm, by the way. I'm using Ecamm to go into Restream, and then from Restream, if you're familiar with the system, from Restream, I'm going to all those various platforms. At first, I thought that it was just the load that I was putting on Restream, but I mean Restream, I've had the account I have has up to I think 25 different connections that I could do, and then I thought I had too much information in Restream in terms of videos, but then that didn't make sense because we have a maximum number that we can have, but I had not reached that in terms of size. So we talked about my bit rate and my whether I'm doing 4K or some other. So right now, looks like we're doing well. And like I said, Steve is out there. Steve says he can hear me loud and clear. So I see myself on YouTube. Let's go over and let's take a look at some of the other platforms. So, okay, so Facebook. Now let's see, is that on the main page? Okay, so on the main page I see myself there, so that's good. Now the question was not actually whether I can go to the platforms, it was whether the stream would terminate while I was on the platform. Because going to the platform was fine. It was just that at some point during the stream, I was getting disconnected. And the problem was that not just that I was getting disconnected, so it gave me the option of continue recording, and I would do that. But then when I looked at the recording on my computer, the quality was really bad. And I see myself on LinkedIn, so that's YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. The one that I don't see, and I'm not sure why, is Instagram. And let me actually hop over. The other one that I haven't gone to yet is Twitch. So if you're on any of those platforms, and you remember that X or Twitter changed the way that. Okay, so that was that was Twitch. So let me get rid of that one because I don't want to play that sound. Let's see, do I have that on my phone? Okay, let's pull this up. And I thought I had set up. So I've got the stream key for Instagram. I brought that into Restream like I normally do. And I'm broadcasting into Restream. And Steve is saying, yeah, I haven't come on Instagram as yet. Let's see. Okay, let's do one thing. So copy this. I think I see what's happened. Well, maybe not. All right, let's see if that works. So I just made a change. And let's see if Instagram picks it up. It actually says my Instagram is offline right now. And now it says streaming. And boom, there we are. All right. So I've got it. So Instagram is going. And let me go over to Twitch. Let's see. All right. So, okay. Yeah. So I see. If you can hear me loud and clear on Instagram, go ahead and say hey. So for those of you who are joining us, we're doing a test stream right now. I've been having some issues with my my stream going into Restream, and here's the interesting thing. So my Restream, I have been going from my computer using something called Ecamm. For those of you who are out there familiar, so I'm going from Ecamm into Restream, and then from Restream, I've been streaming to Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And then previously, I was also streaming to X or Twitter, but they've actually changed how they do. So I'm no longer streaming to X, but I've been doing the other 5 without an issue. And for the last couple of weeks, I've been going live just like I've been doing before, but then somewhere during the stream, it has cut off. And so I'm doing a test now. I've been on the phone, well, not on the phone, but we've been communicating with the folks over at Restream, and they've had me do some changes, which I'm doing right now. That's what I'm testing. But when I go live, when I've gone live to YouTube, just directly from Ecamm into YouTube, I don't get that problem. And so the last several streams, what I've done is actually recorded, well, go live to YouTube, so that's a live show, and then taken the recording that I have on my computer and uploaded it into Restream, and then from Restream broadcasted it, recasted it, if you will, to all the other platforms. So right now I'm just testing Restream, and so right now we've been going for 9 minutes and 45 seconds directly into Restream, and so far it looks like things are working. What I am not able to do is, well, let me see. What I'm not able to do right now is to see any comments from. I see comments from YouTube because I see Steve and I see Teresa there. Thank you guys for stopping by the way. I see those comments, but I'm also usually able to see comments from Facebook. And right now I can't do that. Of course, I've not been able to see comments from Instagram, and I'm not sure if that's a me thing or just the way Instagram has their thing set up. Hey, 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 iEnergy, see you out there, man. Revelations, 1012, I see you. Praise Fellowship SDA, I see you guys as well. Thank you for stopping by and helping us in this test stream. So what I am going to do is, while I'm in this test stream, the reason I wanted to test this is because I wanted to do my stream later on. I was going to do it now, but I said, well, this doesn't make sense if it doesn't work. So I'm going to go ahead and get this scheduled for my stream that's coming up here in just a little while. Let's see. So I can do that while I'm talking with you guys. All right, let's just do that. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So we should see that pop up here in just a little while. So one of the things I like about, like about Restream is that, from my computer, I just go to one destination, and that makes things, that gives less work for my computer. So if from the computer right now in Ecamm, I can actually go to multiple destinations, but that puts a load on my computer and also puts a load on the connection. Okay, so I'd have to have a more robust connection to be able to stream to multiple platforms. But this way, with Restream, I go directly into Restream, so one platform, and so my connection really just has to support that. My computer really just has to be able to support uploading into Restream, and then from Restream, it goes out and it distributes it to everyone else. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm going to create an event, and that event is going to be what I do here in just a little while. Let's see, where am I? Okay. All right, so I'm just kind of setting that up right now. And we'll make that, get all my thumbnails in and my title. And then let's go ahead and point it to all the places. YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, and let's see. And you guys can't see what I'm doing right now. Let's see. I guess I can show. Let me see. Is there anything on here I don't want you guys to see? Nah, not really. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, so right now I'm just setting up my stream. So I've got my title, I've got my thumbnail that we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say save that, and then of course now you see it shows you all the places I'm going to. So my YouTube, Facebook. I've got a Facebook group in there, and you'll see here. Which one is this? Okay, so LinkedIn, Twitch, and I'm gonna do this one here, but I'm gonna do this offline because there are some codes in there that. Let me do that offline. So let's pop back to this one, and for those of you who are on Instagram, I think. So I won't do that right now because if I do, then I'll have to end the Instagram feed in order to get the key so I can put it in Restream. So I'm going to hold off on that right now and then come back. And someone's asking, can I see the chat? And yes, so if you're out there on Instagram, I'm going to say yes. I see the chat. Cox551 joined and saying hello. Okay. So right now it's 17 minutes and 30 seconds, so I've not seen any issue, but I think in one of my streams it actually went to about 40 minutes, if I recall correctly, before it terminated. So I'm not sure that I'm going to do a full 40 minutes, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a full 40 minutes, but this is a good test. So Cox says that the Instagram vertical feed looks nice and clean. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. And so what I'm doing is once again, I'm going from Ecamm into Restream and then from Restream into the platforms. One of the things that that Instagram makes you do now is I used to be able to just schedule and go into Instagram, but now Instagram makes you go live, and once you see the feed, then you say go live. You go live here in my studio, and then once I see the feed come from Restream or whatever platform or whatever software into Instagram, then I hit go live. So you actually have to be there. You can't schedule that anymore. You used to be able to do that. It's the same kind of idea when you're going live into a group on Facebook. You have to set it up so that, well, if it's a stream that you want to do right now, you have to see the stream and then say go live. But you can schedule a stream up to I think it's 24 hours before, and if you do that, then you don't have to be there. But it can't be more than 24 hours. And I think double check me on that. I think it's 24 hours, and it can't be less than 30 minutes. So like if it's 27 minutes, then you can't schedule it. It has to be the live thing where you hit the live button and then go. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got out there. Okay. So this you know what? I think I'm gonna try this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to schedule. I'm gonna schedule it and then I'm gonna come back later and add Restream in, living dangerously. But that should work, right? If you're out there and you've used Restream and Instagram. So what I'm saying is that right now I was saying that I couldn't schedule my live that's coming up because I needed the key from Instagram to put it into Restream. But I can schedule it with everything else, all the other platforms, and then when I'm ready to go live, then go Instagram, get the key, come back to Restream and pop it in. Now, that may cause some hiccups, but I think I'm going to try that. Should I try it with a live show? No? Okay. Because that's what I just did, by the way. Because Instagram was not, we were not streaming to Instagram previously. I thought I had set it up, but I had to go while the stream was going. I went into the show. I turned on the Instagram toggle button, went to Instagram, got the stream key, came back, put it into Restream, and then once I saw the live feed come over to Instagram, went ahead and said go live. Okay. Okay. So it's all looking good so far. So I think we're gonna go live at 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and uh, schedule that so that it'll be out there. I won't do the Restream, or I won't do the Instagram right now, because if I did that, I'd have to terminate. So Cox55 says not a Restream user, so no clue how things work over there. Yeah, it's a great platform, and I just in fact, one of the things that I did, if you guys remember, on the 16th of August, that was the 4-year anniversary for the channel. And so for that day, we did a 24-hour, actually it turned out to be a 25-ish hour stream, okay? And it was broken up into 6-hour segments. So essentially 6-hour segments that was streamed on YouTube. So they actually streamed on more than YouTube. It streamed on all my platforms for 24 hours. Now, in order to do that, I had to upgrade my account, because the normal account allows you to have 25 videos that are up to 2 hours in length, I believe, 2 hours in length, and the files can't be more than 5 gigabytes. Okay. Well, because I wanted to do a 24-hour stream, and I wanted to do other videos intermixed with the main videos. So I had several people who were guests on the show, or some of our community members who did shout outs. And so I had them send videos in. Well, if I did 24-hour videos, right? And I had maybe 10, 12 people who were going to say hello or give me a shout out, then the number of files would be more than 25. So I had to upgrade my account, and I think the account that I got had 50. You can have up to 50 files, 2 hours, I think 4 hours a piece, and they couldn't be more than 5 gigs. And I'm just going off the top of my head. So what I ended up doing during that time, now I was able to do 50 files, and I just cut my videos shorter. I took out the beginning and the ending, and I just dropped the shout outs in between the videos. And so I did 6 hours one. And what I learned, I should go back and do a show on this, but I learned so much during that stream, because I learned things like, for instance, on YouTube, if you have a stream that's greater than 12 hours, then YouTube won't save that stream. Right? So it has to be 11 hours and 59 minutes or something like that, or the stream goes away. So I wanted that stream for that 24 hours to live on the platform. And so that was why I cut it up into smaller chunks and then just played those chunks continually, right? So 6 hours, then 6 hours, and 6 hours, and 6 hours, and that gave me the 24. So it was a great learning experience. Okay. So for those of you who are out there, thank you for joining. I'm going to need to end the Instagram feed so that I can come back and get a key and put it into Restream. So just don't go anywhere because the stream is coming up here in just a little over. Let's see, what is it? 40 minutes, 39 minutes. So we'll be back, and this is my check-in, and I am 26 hours into the fast for this week. This is my first check-in for the week, and then we'll do one tomorrow and then one on Friday, which we normally do. The Friday one will be a little early because we're going to be doing some different things on Friday. But don't go away. Hang out for those of you who are on Instagram, and actually for everybody. I think we're gonna call this a win for now. We'll come back, we'll stream into Restream, and we'll see how things go. But thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. Have a great evening. Bye bye.